When it comes to buying a home, selling a home, refinancing a home, there are a lot of issues to deal with, and thankfully a lot of success stories as well. Chae duPont, attorney partner at the law firm of Morris duPont, is here once again with more on this. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk about the Rocky segment,
yes,
which you do on your radio show.
We do.
Okay.
It's a very, very popular segment.
Now I must have missed, because I've listened to your show, and I must have missed the Rocky segment.
Well, we don't do it every week.
Right.
We do it about every 2 to 3 weeks. We're live on Saturday, so it's not always easy to get a client. But what it is it's a client of the law firm that agrees to come into the studio or calls into the studio and talks to the listeners about the results that we were able to get for them. So instead of people hearing from us the great results we get, we are able to have the clients come in, and it's been, we've been on the air for 5 years now. So what happens is in some consultations, people will say to me, oh, I want to retain you, and I want to end up being one of your Rocky segments because they want to also have a success story. So it's really fun. We have a lot of fun doing it. Think of the Rocky music from the Rocky movies, Rocky at the top of the stairs.
Oh, the Rocky segment. Now I get it. All right, so let's talk about some of the stories that have been told on the show. Give us a few examples.
Okay, well, let's talk about the last one we did. The last one we did was a couple in Bradenton, a police officer and a teacher, and both got their hours cut. So the teacher couldn't do the summer school anymore because it wasn't in the budget, and the police officer could no longer do overtime. And both of this kind of income was included when they qualified for their mortgage. They had a first mortgage of about $200,000, a second mortgage of $125,000. The value of the property went down to $180,000. Yeah, so here they've got complete negative equity on that second mortgage. It's completely unsecured, and they've got about $20,000 of negative equity on the first mortgage. So what we were able to do is wipe out the second mortgage completely. That's gone, right? $125,000.
How do you do that?
Because these lenders are forgiving these unsecured second mortgages like that. We had talked about it previously about when they have negative equity and it's a completely unsecured second, and I know that's, we haven't really defined that, but I do in free consultations, when it's an unsecured second like that, the lenders are either forgiving them completely or they're settling them for about 10 cents on the dollar. So a $100,000 HELOC, home equity line of credit, could possibly be settled for $10,000 and wiped out.
Well, and it's great to hear that there are all these success stories thanks to you and your firm, but do you ever have to tell someone, you know what, we just can't help you?
I do.
You
sometimes. Of course. Of course, there's people that sometimes either have unrealistic expectations or they waited too long. Some people come to us after the foreclosure is done and the house has been sold and it's 2 days later, and there's really not that much you can do. You can slow down the process of them having to leave and give them a graceful exit, but you have to be proactive in these things. You have to seek out legal counsel. You can't possibly think you can defend a foreclosure action on your own and do it well. Loan modifications, I'm always shocked when someone does a loan modification on their own because I know it takes a whole team at our firm to do them and do them well. Short sales, getting the deficiency waived, getting the whole process done correctly, it's hard work.
Come see you.
Come see me.
Come see you.
Yes.
All right. And to learn more about this issue, you can by visiting the website homemortgagelaw.com. And if you want to go see Chae, all you have to do is contact the law firm of Morris duPont and schedule a free consultation. And you can call the number on your screen also, 800-974-2712. And of course, listen to Chae on 970 WFLA AM in Tampa Bay. All right, Chae, thanks so much. Be right back.